All right, you guys, so we are going full-blown nostalgic and old school over here today. I don't know about many of you, but when I hear ice cream sandwich, that just brings me back to the 80s, being outside on a hot summer day, the ice cream truck. Yeah, anyways, today I'm gonna be showing you how to make a healthy Neapolitan ice cream sandwich that is not only plant-based, it's dairy-free. I'm gonna be showing you a cookie dough base that is high fiber, as well as a strawberry nice cream that's high in protein. And might I add, well, I personally love my banana ice cream. For those of you who don't love bananas so much, this ice cream sandwich has no bananas. So yeah, we are going full-blown chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry flavors in this delicious vegan ice cream sandwich. All right, guys, so to start this recipe off, we're going to be making the cookie dough base of this ice cream sandwich using chickpeas. Now, I like to make mine from scratch, as you can see, but you can certainly use canned chickpeas as well. So we're gonna go ahead and throw those into a food processor along with some pitted medjool dates. And from there, we're gonna be adding a little bit of vanilla extract along with some quick oats, or really any oats will do. If you have some oat flour on hand, you can even use that as well. And then next, we're just gonna throw in a little bit of sea salt along with some powdered peanut butter. Now, I do want to say that you don't have to worry about writing down these ingredients or anything like that. I will have this exact recipe along with all the measurements posted in my description box below. So you can just go down there after the video is done, take a screenshot, and the recipe will be yours. So this is how the base of that cookie dough turns out. Look at the texture. It's smooth, it's creamy. You know, you can definitely mold it like it's just a perfect texture. Now, those are little pieces of dates that you're seeing in there. I don't mind it because it just adds a little bit of a chewy texture, but if you don't like those little bits, you can just cream the dates beforehand with a little bit of warm water and it'll be a completely smooth texture. All right, so what I'm doing here is that I divided the batter into 2 equal parts. Well, as close as I could get to being equal, so don't worry about it if it's not exact. But at any rate, from here, we're going to be making the chocolate side of the ice cream sandwich. So I just added 2 tablespoons of cacao powder, and of course you can use regular cocoa powder as well. And I just want to say that I think you're actually going to be pretty shocked about how deliciously rich and chocolatey this tastes, considering that there's no added fat. And, you know, as you know, chocolate usually has a lot of fat in it. So this is the beautiful way about eating this way, is that we can recreate these recipes using healthier ingredients, lower fat, and this is how I lost 60 pounds doing it, guys. But we want to find recipes that we love, so this is what it's all about. So next, we're going to go ahead and make the nice cream. Now, this is the one that might shock you a little bit, because normally when we think of nice cream, we think of using bananas. But unfortunately, making an ice cream sandwich, all that's going to happen is if you do use the bananas, is that it will turn out pretty rock hard unless you eat it immediately. So that's always an option too. But because I wanted to make these in advance and keep them in the freezer, tofu was the way to go. Not only that, but it also increases the amount of protein in this overall treat, which is just amazing in my book. So all that is needed for the tofu nice cream is, of course, tofu, a little bit of lemon juice just to brighten up the flavor, as well as some vanilla extract, maple syrup, and of course some strawberries, because this is where we are making the strawberry flavor. And once the nice cream is made, you're going to pop it in the fridge for a minimum of 20 minutes just to let it firm up a little bit before we actually use it in the recipe. So here I'm just going ahead and lining a baking sheet with some parchment paper, and then I'm going to go ahead and just press this cookie batter into the bottom of that pan. As you can see, the texture is pretty amazing, right? It's not too sticky, it's not sticking to my hands or anything, so it should be pretty easy to work with. So you just want to make it uniform to whatever pan that you're using, and then we're going to go ahead and add the nice cream. So you can see the texture. It is a little bit on the runnier side for now, but it's still totally workable. So you just put it on top of that first layer, and then over there I am rolling out the top layer, which is that chocolatey cookie dough that we just made. And as you can see, the texture is very workable. So once it's all put together, you want to pop it in the freezer for a minimum of 3 hours or until it's frozen. Okay, so while those ice cream sandwiches are firming up in the freezer, I thought I'd jump on here very quickly in case it's the first time that you're landing on my channel. I have lost over 60 pounds eating delicious recipes just like the one I'm showing you in today's video. I am seriously on like a personal mission to prove that you don't have to eat bland or boring just because you're eating healthy. I think there's like this weird misconception, especially when it comes to eating plant-based, that you're required to eat flavorless foods in order to get healthy and lose weight. But that couldn't be farther from the truth, because actually the opposite is what's true. and what worked for me. You actually have to be able to find at least a handful of recipes that you love and eat those on repeat until you need to find some new ones. It's really that simple. So if you are currently feeling a little lost about what to eat, maybe you're just kind of tired that you've been eating the same things over and over again and you need some new, fresh, oil-free, whole food, plant-based recipes, then perhaps I can help, because right now I'm running an incredible flash sale on all 6 of my weight loss recipe ebooks. That is, for the next 48 hours, you can get over 200 delicious oil-free recipes designed specifically with weight loss in mind for only $12. Now, to give some perspective, my Spud Skinny book alone costs $16.99 at its original price. So you are quite literally getting every single book for only $2. So it's quite a deal, as you can see, which means that I can't run it forever. So it will only be on sale for the next 48 hours. So if you want to check out that sale, I will have the link to it in my description box below. Also, if you stick to the end of the video with me, there's going to be a bonus surprise waiting at the end. So let's go check on these ice cream sandwiches now, and I will see you guys at the end of the video. Oh wait guys, one more thing, I almost forgot. So in my last few videos, I announced that I actually came out with a physical copy of Spud Skinny, which is my all potato recipe ebook. It's got 35 low-fat potato recipes that are perfect for weight loss. So I explained in my last video that I'm pretty much just doing a test run on this book, and I capped it at 25 sales. Well, I did talk to the publishing company this morning, and they're willing to keep it open until I reach 40 sales. So that means there's 15 more spots right now for those of you who said that you missed those videos and you wanted to take advantage of grabbing a copy of Spud Skinny, the physical book. So anyways, I'm gonna open it back up. I will have to cap it once those 15 are done, and then we'll just kind of see how it plays out. And hopefully down the road it goes smooth and I can just keep this book available at all times. But anyways, for now, the book is available again to the next 15 people who want to grab a copy. So that link can also be found in my description box below. All right, guys, I'd be lying if I said I could hardly wait to pull this out. I have made this recipe a couple of times, and I'm telling you, it is absolutely delicious. I think you're going to be so shocked. So first of all, let's just look at that texture. You can see how that middle strawberry and ice cream froze up just perfectly. Now, like I mentioned earlier in this video, you can certainly use banana and ice cream for this recipe as well, but you definitely would have to eat it right away. But I want you to see the difference when you use tofu as the base for an ice cream. Look how easy it cuts through. It's not rock hard, it's an awesome texture, and it stays that way. Now, granted, this could have been a little bit more frozen if it were up to me, but I was anxious to take it out. I was anxious to finish up the video to show you guys, but I did go back to it several hours later and it was pretty much close to the same texture. It is amazing. Look at this. I mean, come on. This is a healthy Neapolitan ice cream sandwich, plant-based, dairy-free, high in fiber, high in protein. I mean, just come on. If you've been eating plant-based for a long time, or perhaps you're new to this lifestyle and you have others around you maybe teasing you that, all you eat is, like the birds or anything like that, send them this video and show them that this is how we do it when we're following a plant-based diet. You can eat healthy and also enjoy what you're eating. And I promise you that's exactly how I got the weight off and got healthy, because I enjoyed my food, and I highly encourage you to do the same. All right, guys, and as promised, if you made it to the end of this video, then the first 5 people that go click the link to that sale right now will be getting that 6-book bundle for absolutely free. And to the rest of you, don't forget to check out that awesome sale. All 6 books on sale for only $12. That's over 200 recipes, just like the one I'm showing you in today's video, for only $12. But it will only be running for the next 48 hours, so go click the link in the description box below. See you guys in the next one.